Hi friends, how's it going? Hope you're all well. Please excuse my very tired face. I haven't slept very much in the last few days, but I really wanted to make a video. I wanted to make a nice, positive video and share some of my favorite and most watched YouTube channels with everybody today. I will try and keep this as short as possible. But forgive me if I ramble. Um, I'll try and stick to the point. Right, okay, let's jump right in. So, Nail Career Education is the very first channel I want to talk about. Susie is wonderful, very knowledgeable. She's a Canadian nail artist and has been working for well over 30 years in the industry and really knows her stuff. She really believes in sharing knowledge and education for everybody, anybody who's interested, and not just professionals, but your DIYer, anybody who cares about nail art or nail extensions in any way. So, love her. These are in no particular order, by the way, so we're going to jump around a bit, just so you know. The next channel I want to mention is Freya Norling. Excuse me. Freya Norling does, her channel is all about Norse paganism and witchcraft. The stuff she puts out is really interesting. If you are interested in Norse folklore, paganism, anything like that, she's very worth a watch. She lives, eats, and breathes it every day, and it's not fluffy, her content at all. It's like some of it's quite dark and serious, and some of it is like a bit more light-hearted and good, but you know what I mean. It's a bit more kind of what you might expect a witchcraft pagan channel to be, but for the most part, her stuff's really informative, and she doesn't sugarcoat anything. She doesn't fluff about. So if you are interested, she is very worth a watch. Next is Nail Co. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her channel name. She's a Russian nail tech. Again, has been working in the industry for, I think, well over a decade. I think something like 13 or 14 years, something like that. So she's been doing it for quite a long time. She teaches, she does webinars and stuff, and she also judges like competitions and stuff like that. But her content again is a lot of tutorials and sharing knowledge and doing product reviews and reviewing things from a professional point of view, but done in a very accessible way, and is just generally a really lovely person. So check her out. Next is Violet Star Tarot. If you are interested in tarot readings, she is well worth a look. She is a card slinger by trade, and twice a week, or once or twice a week, she does live streaming on YouTube. And she does a weekly roundup, like a weekly sort of look ahead for each astrological sign on a Sunday evening. And she also reviews tarot decks. So if you're really interested in collecting tarot decks, or you just want to find out about a particular deck, she does some really good and in-depth kind of reviews and unboxings. So, and it's just generally a really lovely person. Speaking personally, I really enjoy the community of people that are in her videos and her live chat. And also I find the stuff that the card readings she's done have been quite helpful and quite accurate. So yeah, if you want to see a good card slinger, check her out. She is a lovely, wonderful person, and again, is very no nonsense. And I like that about people, who are no nonsense but not nasty about it. You'll sense a theme of this in some of my recommendations. Anyway, next is Mel Thompson, who is a sort of mid-size beauty YouTuber. She's lovely. She used to be a MAC makeup artist, and now she does YouTube full time. The stuff she reviews is kind of high-end, more luxury, but does really good in-depth reviews. Has this really lovely kind of sunny personality, but again, you can kind of tell that she doesn't take any crap. And she does a great variety of videos. She does like purchase or pass. She does palette reviews, and all kinds of things. So she's a good watch actually. And is one of these sort of lesser known channels, but should be talked about more because of the technical knowledge and the fact that she does not in any way she's not part of like the top tier, if you see what I mean. So she's not, I don't think, she doesn't strike me as a type to be kind of part of drama or anything like that. So if you like makeup reviews and things, she's definitely worth a watch. So next, excuse me, is Ali Glines. It's very much in the same kind of, along the same lines as Mel Thompson, in that she does really good in-depth reviews, but she covers a much broader range of kind of budgets and brands, if you see what I mean, and has this really lovely, very approachable personality. She's very kind and just sunny and upbeat all the time, and I really enjoy watching her videos. She makes really good content, again very informative, but not like stuffy or boring or anything. So yeah, I really like Ali Glines. We knew this was you all knew I was gonna mention him at some point, because it wouldn't be a video if I didn't mention Peter Mon at least once. But most of you, I imagine, will watch Peter Mon, especially those of you who've come to me via him. I really enjoy watching Peter. I only watch his drama channel. I don't watch any of his others, and it's not because, like, for no reason really. I guess I'm just not as interested in his other content, but his drama channel I really enjoy. And again, there's been a lot of personal growth in Peter in the last year or so, which has been really lovely to watch. I really enjoy his take on things. I think it comes from a quite mature place, a place of it maybe different life experience, and he tends to take a bit of a balanced view. I don't agree with everything he says, but for the most part, I enjoy the content he creates. So if you like a more mature approach to drama and stuff, he's worth a look. Yeah, definitely check out Peter. Although I suspect you probably watch him already. All right, next is Spill. I know there's a bit of controversy around, and there's a few theories about the Spill channel, but I watched her video on like how the whole Spill universe got set up and created, and fine, I thought that was a perfectly good explanation. But I enjoy her content. She definitely comes from things from a very kind of, she's quite journalistic actually with how she reports on YouTube drama and things, and I like the layout of her videos and how she reports on stuff. So if you don't watch Spill, you probably should, although again I imagine you probably do already. Now, I can't do a video without mentioning Christine of Simply Nailogical fame. I love and adore Christine and Bayan so very much. She loves tea as much as I do, and that's saying something, because I fucking love tea. And it just puts out fantastic content. I really like the fact that she balances very kind of whimsical and silly with, like, you know, serious topics as well. She has this nice, and it's not like in your face, but like she just puts this little thread of like politics or education or something in her videos, and I really like that. You know, I like that she, you know, uses her platform to talk about sort of more serious things, but still does this very light-hearted kind of content, and it's very creative and enjoyable and fantastic. And also massive congratulations to her for her recent Holo Taco nail polish line. It seems to be going really well, and I'm dying to try it, frankly. Anyway, next is Wayne Goss. So he's a really good makeup artist. He's been on YouTube for years and years. You may have heard of him through his brush sets that he came out with a couple of years ago now. He came out with some brushes. His reviews are very bullet point, and so if you don't like long rambling reviews on stuff, he's very much one to watch. Has, again, fantastic technical knowledge, fantastic industry knowledge. He's been doing it for years, and he's very just to the point. You know, if he's doing a review of a product, his videos his video on it is like 3 or 4 minutes long. It's not like 20 minutes long. So yeah, if you need a good elevator pitch on a makeup product, check him out. Dustin Hunter is again somebody I've been watching for years, but is a smaller channel, and he does mostly makeup, but he does a lot of creative content anyway, such as like music videos he's come up with, or little like comedy skits, but he'll also do rundowns of like MAC foundations, for example, or Estee Lauder or whatever, and he does really good. Again, he's as far as last time I checked, he used to be anyway a makeup artist. I presume he still is. So again, has very good kind of knowledge, and it's just very enjoyable and funny to watch, and has this wonderful voice that I really enjoy. So next is Lisa Eldridge. I love Lisa Eldridge. Again, is a professional makeup artist and has been doing it for years. She's done celebrities, red carpet, all of it. Now she has her own lipstick line. She was creative director for... She's creative director for Number 7, which is a Boots if you live in the UK. Or, well, you probably know about them as well if you live in America now. But she's been creative director for them. She's been creative director for another really big, bougie company, but I can't remember who off the top of my head. But again, her videos are fantastic. Tends to use more higher end stuff, but she'll use like more accessible things as well. Really good tutorials, fantastic knowledge, and I think is just on YouTube anyway is a real breath of fresh air for me anyway. I really enjoy what she puts out, and her end of year rundowns, her gift guides and things, fantastic. So definitely, if you don't watch her already, you should. Okay, next is Svetlana Visnuk, who is she's from Ukraine. She now lives in Serbia, I think. I want to say she runs a makeup school there, and she's won competitions and things, all kinds of stuff. She her channel is so much smaller than it ought to be. So please go and give her a subscribe if you like makeup or that kind of stuff. Please go and give her a subscribe, because she does really accessible tutorials and reviews and stuff, but like in 10 or 12 minutes long. So very good, very worth watching. She's actually the person that taught me a huge amount about makeup technique and application many years ago on her previous channel, which got really wrongly taken down. I think it got hacked or something. But anyway, suffice to say, I've been watching her for literally as long as I've been on YouTube, so like 11 or 12 years, and it's just amazing. The techniques she uses and the way she uses makeup is really cool, really interesting. So very much worth a look. Okay, next is Viv Hair Therapy. This is a channel I'm quite new to. I only subscribed to her probably about a week ago, and I adore Viviana. She's so funny and has this most effervescent personality. Honestly, she's wonderful to watch. She has this really tight curled, I think she must have type 4B or 4C hair, so really tight curls. And she does all kinds of she follows tutorials for Caucasian hair and all kinds of things on her hair, and she does it with great humor, and just is wonderful to watch. Very informative, very enjoyable. And I've learned a lot about hair actually just from watching her channel. Has actually taught me quite a lot, because I have binged her stuff. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. So yes, very worth a look. Next this is a really random one, but a channel called Poppin Atelier. She does doll repainting and refurbishing, I guess you could say. Again, fantastic, incredible skills. She does the most lifelike, realistic eyes on a doll I've ever seen, and she draws them all by hand. So her knowledge of like anatomy and stuff is actually quite good. And you wouldn't necessarily think you'd need a really in-depth knowledge of that kind of a thing, but she does. And just from an artistic point of view, the stuff, her repaints that she does are just mind-blowing, honest to God. So yeah, definitely check her out if you like any kind of creative stuff. Again, very much worth a watch. Okay, next is Southern ASMR sounds, sorry. Mary is just funny and lovely, and I fall asleep to her really regularly. And she does all kinds of stuff, from rearranging Dollar Tree pharmacy shelves, like where the sort of pharmacy aisle in like Dollar Tree. She'll like rearrange like all the shelves, everything's nice and neat. And she does it to like nail polish racks in Walmart, but she does cooking as well, and hauls from Aldi and all kinds of stuff. So and role plays, and she's really lovely, and again, a very kind and warm person, and very enjoyable to watch and very relaxing. Okay, next is Yoga with Adriene. So she has a really huge range of yoga videos. Her channel's big. And she has everything from, she has this really great playlist, which is one I use because I'm an absolute beginner, but yoga is something I've started doing again very recently. But essentially, I'm an absolute beginner. And she has this really great playlist of videos for complete novice, like you've never done it before. Very good teacher, very easy to follow. But she's got stuff all the way through to like you've been doing it for years and you just need an idea for a good yoga flow and stuff. So she's has this really great range. Again, is a very accessible teacher, very kind. Like you kind of you don't feel too worried about kind of messing up if you follow along. So it's very kind of low pressure and very easy. So I really enjoy what she comes out with. Next, Emmy Made in Japan. Now, I'm sure you probably follow Emmy. She's quite a big channel. She's got a couple of million subscribers now, I think. I want to say like 3 million. It's just the sweetest, loveliest person. She does all kinds of like reviews on like vintage cookware and appliances, recipes. She cooks weird and wonderful stuff from around the world and tries like weird, like interesting fruit from around the world, and she has a wonderful palate, and she's incredibly enjoyable to watch because when she's eating something that she really likes, like it's just joyous, her expressions, and she's like, oh, and she just gets really excited about it, and I love that about her. So if you like food and you like interesting food content, check Emmy out. She's really good. Next, back to some ASMR stuff, is Alyssa of ASMR Tingle Play. She should be so much bigger than she actually is, and I'm surprised she's not as big as she is because her content is fantastic. Her set design is amazing. Oh my gosh, like some of her sets she's done have been really like, wow. She has a Russian channel as well, which I'll also I'll link that below as well. So if you like listening to ASMR in different languages, yeah, she's really good. But yeah, the set design, the care and attention to detail she does in her role plays is exceptional. And she just go and give her some love and support. Honestly, you will thank me later after you've had a lovely sleep. Okay, next is Kellyanne Maddox. She does pagan witchcraft, that kind of stuff. She's also a card slinger by profession, as well as doing like life coaching-y type things, which I have mixed feelings about life coaching, as you may have gathered from my previous video, but she's not fluffy about it, and she doesn't she has a very different approach anyway, and I like her stuff because she's very, again, no nonsense, and talks about some very interesting spiritual topics, and doesn't trash anybody in the process or any of that stuff. But yeah, so if you like someone who's very kind of self-confident and assertive and also talks about interesting things, and you enjoy pagan and witchcraft topics, Kellyanne Maddox is definitely worth a look. Alright, next is the French Whisperer ASMR. I really enjoy his content because, one, he has the most soporific voice. Oh my gosh, if I'm really struggling to sleep and nobody else is cutting it, I just put his videos on and I'm out in like 10 minutes. And I like his content because he talks about really interesting things. So he's done a series, like a little sort of couple of part series on like the history of the Roman Empire, for example. And I'm sure he did one about space exploration, or I might be getting him mixed up with Let's Find Out. But anyway, he's done that. He does very similar content to Let's Find Out ASMR. If you watch one, you'll enjoy the other, sort of a thing. But even if you don't, say you don't enjoy, or you don't get tingles, or it doesn't relax you, or something, honestly, just put him on as good background noise, because you'll learn something. He researches his topics very well, and again puts them across in a very accessible and presentable way, and I really like him. He's really cool. Alright, next is Denise John 65. Dot as in like a full stop. She is a nail art channel, and she does a lot of product reviews. Again, I believe she's a professional nail tech, and she reviews a lot of stuff that you can get off like AliExpress or Wish or that kind of stuff. So like the kind of all these Chinese brands and stuff that are coming out. She reviews a lot of their stuff, and she does like nail art sort of things as well, and like videos, tutorials, etc. And she's probably most well known. One of her most well known videos she did was the little aquarium. Was it aquarium nails? Like, if you watch nail art videos, you'll know there was kind of a bit of a thing about aquarium nails for a while, and she built this really cool like little like tank on her enhancement, and then like it was 3D and everything moved around. It's really cool actually. So she's very good and worth a watch. I really enjoy her content, and again explains things very clearly and very concisely, unlike me. Okay, we're nearly at the end. I promise. Like, if you've stuck with me this far, pat yourself on the back, honestly. So next is Dustin Daly. He's another drama channel that I watch really regularly. Again, his stuff he's matured a lot, I think, in the last 12 months, 6 to 12 months. I've been watching him for on and off for probably about a year, but his content seems to be getting better and better, and how he reports on stuff is getting better, and I think he's gaining more wisdom and maturity. I know I think he's been in very minor drama before himself, but he seems to be learning from it, and I find like more than ever, I find his content really enjoyable. He's trying to come at things from a much more balanced kind of point of view, I think, and isn't like really shady. He can be, don't get me wrong, but he's not like really shady in his videos or anything. And he's not like super clickbaity either, which I personally enjoy. I am getting more and more turned off by channels that are really clickbaity. He's not so much. And yeah, I like him. I like Dustin. I don't agree with everything he says, but I do enjoy his content. So for the most part, and how he reports on things, and he does really good video editing as well. So okay, these last two are kind of, again, the outliers. They're a bit random, but I'm chucking them in anyway because I watch them. So firstly is Christine Kobzev, who does lifestyle. She used to do like beauty and makeup reviews and stuff. Now she does lifestyle. So if you like minimalism and a more kind of minimalist life and approach to life, or decor, or whatever, she's very worth a watch, and again, very enjoyable, informative. Like, I've certainly gotten some really good and interesting ideas about just how to declutter my house a little bit, how like my interior design, decor ideas and things. She's good for that. She also shares like her food. She does like food diaries and stuff, like what she eats in a day. And does some really delicious sounding food. Actually, she's vegan from I believe. Her and her husband are both vegan. I'm not, but I don't care. I'll eat it because I like good food, regardless of what genre it's from. I don't give a shit. If it's delicious, I'll eat. I'll eat it. You know. So yeah, she's really good to watch and does some really good creative ideas. I really enjoy her. So go and give her a look if you like that kind of a thing. And very finally, this will probably be a bit of a random one, and I'm sure some of you will be like, what the fuck? And roll your eyes at me. But for those of you who don't know, I knit and I crochet. And I've been doing knitting on and off for 23 years, I think. Yes. And I actually only learned to crochet last year after many attempts. And for years I hated crochet because I just couldn't pick it up. And last year I sat down with myself and I went, right, I'm going to learn to do this. So naturally I went on YouTube and I had a look, and I started looking at channels and tried to follow some tutorials, and nothing was really working. And then I found Good Knit Kisses and it just clicked. And again, she teaches in a very accessible, very easy way. She also does left and right-handed videos, which as far as I know, no other channel does. So if you're a lefty and you think you can't knit or you think you can't crochet, go and look at her videos. She talks through everything. I'm right-handed, but I have tried to teach enough people to knit that are left-handed that it's a real problem. Trying to I can't do it. I can't teach left-handed. I can only teach right-handed. But yeah, so if you enjoy doing that kind of a thing, and I've no shame, I really enjoy it. I enjoy that kind of creativity. I enjoy doing creative things. That is one of the things I enjoy. She's worth a watch, or if you're just interested in learning, give her a look. She's great. So that's it. That's everything. We're done. We made it. Honestly, if you've made it this far and you're still with me, I'm impressed. Because that was one big ass long ramble about channels I really enjoy. But I really just wanted to signal boost some really good channels that I really enjoy, because I think it's good to share. You know, I want to put some positive content out there as well as talking about stupid shit that people have done. I would love to hear about any channel recommendations you guys have. You know, whatever it is, you know, it could be gaming, it could be science, food, makeup, whatever. You know, if there's a channel or person you particularly enjoy watching, I would love to hear or read about it. Please share down below, because and maybe we can all kind of point each other at channels we all really like and support those people making really cool content, especially if they're maybe lesser known or whatever. I think it's a good thing to shout each other out every now and then. If you enjoy my videos, please give me a subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, or thumbs down, whatever. Any interaction's great. Leave me a comment, whatever. You know, I'm just really happy that you're here. I'm really happy you made it to the end of this video, and I will see you for the next one. Take care. Bye bye.